Have you ever wondered how some people can achieve so much in a single year while others stay stuck in the same place year after year? Today, I'm going to share with you a roadmap, which is a set of powerful, practical steps that you can use to accomplish so much more in 2025, which is this year, than most people will in their lifetime. And if you're serious about changing your life, I'll show you exactly how to do it. So let's dive into it. We all hear it around us every day. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll do it later. My stomach hurts, whatever. These phrases are like tiny anchors that keep people stuck exactly where they are. And I'm here to tell you, you can have excuses, you can have results, but you cannot have both. Let me share something from my own journey. When I was just starting out 5 years ago, I had so many reasons to not go all in. Not enough resources, not enough experience, not enough time, whatever, right? I have a job. Every excuse was right there waiting for me. And it's so easy to find excuses. Excuses are literally the only thing you have at the very beginning, right? Everything is stacked against your favor. So to even do it, I say, good job for that. These were just stories that I was telling myself, and stories that kept me comfortable, that gave me a way of rationalizing not taking the plunge. And the reality is comfort is often the enemy of growth, right? Think about it. If you're comfortable, it just means you're not growing. If going to the gym sucks, it's tiring, right? Learning how to box, going to train MMA, it sucks because you always suck at the beginning, because everybody starts as a beginner, right? Learning to play the guitar, which I'm doing right now, it's difficult, right? Because as you get better, it gets easier. Why? Because you've become better. So literally, comfort is the enemy of growth. You cannot stay too comfortable. So the first step is to challenge those excuses. Every time you catch yourself saying, I cannot because whatever, pause, think, and replace it with, how can I make this work, right? That single mindset shift can change everything, in my opinion. So next, let's talk about ghost mode, or some people call this monk mode, right? This is a term that I use to describe a phase of deep and almost obsessive focus. Imagine basically just duking it out and grinding out and cutting all distractions, social media, needless obligations, that hangout that your friend asked you out for, or that goal that you were chasing. Ignore everything that pulls you away from the one thing that matters, right? For me, this period of intense focus honestly has been a game changer, and I'm thinking I should try and do something like this once every year, honestly, right? But I first tried ghost mode when I launched one of our major projects. This was 5 years ago. This was literally when I first started, right? I cut off all distractions, no parties, no Netflix, no social media, no pointless browsing, just pure hustle and undiluted work on my goals, right? Anything that doesn't contribute to my line goal, my one core focus, which I call my North Star metric, it doesn't contribute to that one thing, I took it away. I don't spend more than 10 seconds on it. Here's a simple way to get started with your own ghost mode. Just commit to one distraction-free day every week, just one day with no distractions. Choose one day where you can turn off, or maybe just delete your app, whatever apps that you have. Turn off notifications, delete those apps, avoid social media, and dive deeply into your work. It's incredible what you can accomplish in a single focused day. So remember, attention is one of your most valuable resources. So guard it with everything that you have. Don't waste it. Here's something that changed the game for me. The realization that we're either creating or consuming. There's no in between. And this happens every minute, every second of the day. And while there's nothing really inherently wrong with consuming, we're all consumers to a certain extent. Watching videos, reading, shopping, scrolling social media, playing games. It's creation that really leads to growth, creation that leads to value add, which leads to wealth and fulfillment. Okay, most people don't realize this because consuming, it's easy. You just sit there and just consume inputs, right? It's effortless. You sit there and just enjoy, right? Creating is hard. Imagine yourself staring at a blank sheet of paper trying to write a story or copyright an article for your LinkedIn profile, or to imagine yourself staring at your code terminal trying to build the next whatever SaaS idea that you have, right? Creating is always difficult. Like me doing this video, it's difficult, right? It's always easier to just sit back and watch someone else do some videos. So I have been going through this journey, and I just want to do these videos to share and document my journey and my abilities and my process, so that future me or someone who is in my position 5 years ago could gain benefit from this. And I think if I could just impact one person, I'll be really happy. So here's my challenge for you. Every single day, create something, no matter how small. Write a blog post or create a short video, start a journal. Just commit to creating, because the less time you spend consuming, your brain literally gets used to it, and you just spend more time creating stuff for your own growth. Today, we live in an age where we're drowning in information. You've got podcasts, books, videos, courses. It's endless. I mean, if everything's out there and life is beautiful and sunshine and rainbows, why are there still people stuck? Why are there still people not achieving their goals? Here's the problem. Most people's dreams die not from lack of information, but they die from an overload of it, just consuming tutorials, information from one to the other without taking action, without creating, without doing stuff. just consuming nonstop. Take a look at your current goals, and for each one, ask yourself, what's one step I could take to today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next quarter, but today. What can I do today? One thing that will bring me closer to achieving it. So go do that, right? Even if it's something super small, the point here is to build a habit of action, right? Be biased for action. Go and do it first. If it's wrong, iterate, right? Don't sit there thinking, and maybe this don't. No, just set it and do it, right? Because knowledge that sits there is just wasted potential. You don't want to be wasted potential. So now that you're in motion, you're cutting distractions, you're creating, you're building, and you're applying what you know. Here's the key to stay on track. Every 90 days, stop. Every quarter, basically, stop and check your progress. Take a day with yourself kind of thing, right? Go for a walk, enjoy the weather somewhere, sit down with your journal, and just take a break from daily grind and daily habits to just evaluate, am I rowing this boat in the right direction? Ask yourself, am I on track? What is working and what's not working? What should I do differently in the next 90 days? Has my goals changed? So I think it's good. It's very important for us as adults to do self-reflection. This is crucial because without regular check-ins, it's very easy to get lost, and progress honestly isn't a straight line. Nobody just grows like that linearly in a straight line. Nobody does that, right? Adjusting every quarter ensures that by the end of the year, you are actually where you want to be. So here's the path. Cut all the excuses that you have. Go into ghost mode if you can. Switch from consuming to creating and apply what you've learned. And check in with yourself every 90 days. This is not quick fix. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. That's what I always tell people, right? It's a way of living. It's a way of living that's focused, that's intentional, that gives you stronger willpower. Okay? I won't lie. Yeah, it's not easy. If you want to make this the most productive year of your life, 2025, right? We're still at the new year. These steps will be your blueprint. So thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoy watching this video and enjoy watching me rant. But I do think a lot of people would benefit from just simply taking action and start creating more. See you in the next one.